You understood these 5 steps? Workbook, worksheet, cell reference, range, and data
Range,
type.
data type.
Right? I'll talk about this now. Imagine, guys, I got a table which is saying student ID. And student ID put it here. Let's say S1. I drag this down up to S8. I put my student underscore name. What are the names I want to add here? I go for Raman, I go for Matru, I go for Avijit, I go for Akshay, I go for Amritanshu, I go for Aish, I go for Kunik. Okay, let me write it down. First is called, let's say, Akshay. I go for Pritis. I go for Raman. I go for Kunika. I go for Matru. I go for Rishi. I go for Umesh. I go for Rishi. I go for Umesh. And I go for Amritansu. Right. I put the gender here. Let's see. I put everyone as a male. But for Mika, it is female. The age which I want to put it here, that is random between, let's say, 23 to 30 years is it's a random age. I'm taking between 23 to 30. So this is the random number which is coming between this. This is a function. After this function, I select this. I do paste special values because I never want to show my functions. I show the values only. I go for the education of the student. I put most of them as done BTech. With this is doing MTech. And let's say this is MBA. I put this is MCA. Now I put something called date of inquiry. I put everyone's date, let's say 01/01/2021. I drag this, it goes with Excel date series value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like. Now I look for the course they opted for. I take it as data science as a course they have opted for. Now this is what I'm getting here. Right, guys? So what you see, this is what my data, guys. Remember, if you look closely, the workbook, what is the workbook name here? Can anyone tell me? What is the workbook name here?
Session 1.
Session 1 dot XLSS.
XLSS.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
XLSS is the extension. What is the worksheet name?
A table data type.
Table type setups and
Right. So this is called my sheet name. Very good. What the cell reference? Where it starts?
A1. A1.
It starts from A1. Very nice. Right? Range. What is the range of data you have? Starting from A1
to G9.
A1 G.
Yes. It has come from A1 to G9. Are you getting it? Then you define table.
Yes.
How will you give the table name? I select this range. I go to the column. I write student underscore inquiry. Now, if I select student underscore inquiry, it select my range. So this is my student underscore inquiry is what? Is my range, and the range has been defined as a table name. Now, number of columns. How many columns are there, guys? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Seven.
columns.
7.
Number of records. How many records are there, guys?
9.
8
Eight
records.
records.
Including the header, it is 8 records. Always remember, Excel counts with header. You just have to ignore the header. It's going to be 8 records. Is that clear now?
Yeah.
Now, data types. Data types are 2 types. One is character. Another one is numeric. If you have alphanumeric, that is also a part of what? That is also part of character. If you say date, that is also part of numeric. In this case, tell me guys, number of character fields. How many character fields are there? Tell me.
5,
1,
Three.
2,
6,
3, 4, and 5.
5.
Right? These are the columns.
Yes, 5.
Okay, this.
Yes, sir.
This is 5. Number of numeric fields. How many fields are there? Age and date of inquiry, which is 2. Right? So this is what describes about a particular table, or we call this as Excel journey. Yes or no, guys? Tell me.
yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now I want to ask you something, guys. The best way identify a string or numeric value. String means character, guys. I'm using string means means character value. What is the best way? String or character values are left aligned. String or character values are left aligned. What does it mean?
Start from left.
Start
What does it mean? For example, if I write ABC, it is left aligned.
Okay.
Now, numeric or integer values are right aligned. How will you do that? If you write 1, 2, 3, what does it do? It's right aligned. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right. So by looking at this, you can easily understand whether it's a numeric or character. Now we'll have a test for you. Are you ready for the test, guys?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me this data. Okay. You got to answer everything like this.
Okay. Okay.
You got to answer everything from your end as this. Okay. Now tell me your answer. What is the workbook
Oh,
name?
what? Workbook name is session1.xls.
Right. And what is the range name?
Table test.
table test.
Sir,
Sorry?
table test.
What is the worksheet?
Table
name?
test.
Table test.
Table test.
Okay. What is the cell reference?
A1,
A1.
A1 to
A12.
H H5113.
513.
And I
Yeah.
call this name as made store. The table name. So whenever I'll go and select this made store, you select this range. Right. So the range is what? A12
H1,
5113. What's the table name?
mat store.
Math.
Made
Match
store.
store.
Number of columns.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Wait.
5, 7.
8,
Number of
8.
records.
512.
5.
It's very good,
5, 1,
guys.
1, 2.
Very happy for you guys. How many character fields are there?
3.
3.
What are those?
3.
Company gender.
Company, gender, state code.
Perfect.
5. 5.
And how many numeric fields, guys?
5.
5.
What are those?
Customer ID. Date of birth. Age. Number of ribbons. Spend amount.
Right. So number of character fields, you have already answered that. Number of fields, you have already answered, right? Right? Okay.
Yes.
This you are supposed to answer. That's it. Okay. So we have done this part. That means you got familiar. I will ask a few questions, right? Okay, guys. Now test two. I really want to understand how much you got. Okay. Okay. Tell me the oldest version of Excel. What's the oldest version of Excel? Tell me, guys.
97 to
27 to 2003.
Right. Okay. What is the extension?
XLS dot
Excel.
XL.
XLS. XLS.
Not
Not
XLS.
XLS.
Very good. Right. Number of rows.
65,000.
65,000.
Very good.
65,000.
Number of columns.
256.
Sorry.
256.
256.
Very good. Very good. Which is 56. Now tell me version which we are using now.
2019.
2019.
And what is the extension?
Dot XL.
Dot XL.
XLSX.
Right. Number of column, number of records.
10 lakh.
10,48,000.
48,000.
576.
Very good. Number of columns are going to be
384.
very nice, guys. Right. This is what you want to answer. Right. And next, right? Order this. Right, guys? You will order this now. First is cell reference. Workbook, you can answer looking at top. Right? Range, table, sheet, and rows, column. I will order this.
First
Book is 1.
book 1.
Workbook. Sheet.
sheet,
Sheet.
then table,
Then range.
All reference. Third.
Cell reference.
okay.
Cell reference. Range.
Code,
Table.
table or
And
column
columns
rows
and
first.
rows,
Column first.
column first.
Then
And then
Rows,
table.
then table.
Okay.
got it, guys. Yes, any questions?
Sir, this
Yes.
is Abhijit.
Table will
Sir?
come before rows and column.
Sorry?
Will table come before rows and column, or
No, you define your column and rows, then you call this as a table name.
okay?
There's something called dimensions and measures. I need to tell you something called dimension measure. What does it mean? I have Apple is a laptop which has been sold out. 100 units, 900 units, and 300 units. So this is called laptop, and this is called units. So somebody says, guys, hey, tell me what is total sales for Apple? What is the total sales for Apple, guys, here?
1300.
1300, right? So this is what? Sum of units. This is what? By laptop. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So this is called measure. It is measured by sum. This is called dimension. Is this clear now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Understood? What is dimension? What is measure field?
Yes, sir.
Can you give me another example?
I give that example. Now, this is called state. And this is called population, which is given as KA, 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 population is 200, 900, 400. Right? Over this, child child population is, let's say, guys, please go on mute, is, this is 100. Now tell me guys, this for Karnataka and somebody is given for AP as well. Somewhere here and there, changes I'll make it. Tell me guys, in this state population child, are you getting it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, business would like to see, hey, tell me by state wise, what is the total population, what is the number of, what is the total childs? How will you get this? How the answer will look like? He will say state for total population
Total population.
and total number of childs. Yes or no?
Yes.
What is the total state is going to become here?
2
And AP.
in AP.
What is the total population for K is going to come?
1500.
Right. And for AP?
1700.
17.
17.
And this childs is going to what?
609.
609.
609. And this is going to as what?
10,009.
1009. So this is what? Measure.
Major.
Yes or no? This is what?
Yes. Measure.
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 This is
Dimension.
Dimension.
very good. Now you understand what is dimension measure? Any doubt in these guys?
No.
You see the table, there are columns which can be considered as dimensions. There are columns which can be considered as measure. Now you tell me, customer ID is going to dimension or measure?
Which dimension?
It is dimension, you're saying, because it's an individual customer ID. It cannot be sum, right?
So can you explain it at the dimension measure again, please?
Okay. It is given state-wise. Forget about this. Look at here. This is given laptop and the units has been sold out given. Business will ask you, like, could you please tell me by laptop, Apple, how many units has been sold out? So how do you go for creating this? You say Apple buys sum of units, which is going to be of what? 1300. You're saying Apple has been sold out 1300. That means when you say buy laptop by sum of sales, this sales units is measure field and laptop is your dimension field. Same way, if you have a state population, child population is given here. Somebody saying by state wise, get me the total population and the child population. How will you go for doing this? By state wise, what is the sum of populations? What is the sum of child, which is going to show us this?
Okay.
In this case, you're saying sum of population, which is measure, sum of child, which is also measure, by state code, which is a dimension.
Okay.
Now, based on this data, we have a mixture of character and numeric. But within this character, we got to identify what is dimension. Yes. Any question?
Sir, this is Abhijit. Sir, no, we say dimensions and measure. Then how will identify as date? Date will be
I'm
dimension.
coming there. That is we'll discuss now. Right.
Pritesh. Sir, no,
Yes, please.
on what properties are we defining dimensions? What is definition of dimension?
Okay. Now I'll tell you that answer. What is dimension here? Look at your customer ID, guys. The customer ID can be measured by what? Count of
Unit
customer ID.
Number.
Count of customer can be measured or not?
Yes.
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 Mm-hmm.
Now, company, you want to say company wise count of customer ID. What does it mean? You are seeing made plus what is the count of customers? Dr. Reddy's, what is the count of customers? Yes or no?
Yes.
So that means which dimension here? Company or
Company.
customer ID? Company.
Company's dimension
And
and
what is the
customer
measure
ID
here?
becomes measure.
Customer ID.
Customer ID.
As a what? Measured by what? An aggregate function that is called count. Yes or no?
Count.
Here the aggregate function was what? Sum.
Unit.
Yes, sir.
Now, can gender be aggregate?
No.
Yes.
No, sir.
Can company be aggregate? Using sum, count, minimum, maximum? No, right? It's a character field.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Is going to be, that means these are the categorical values. And wherever the values are categorical, it is going to be dimension fields. Now your date of birth, which is called time dimension, by year wise, by month wise, by quarter wise, by day wise, what is the sum of units sold? That means this is a time dimension. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir. Sir, one product sold from like this year, like 1 January to say 29th December of 2021. Then we calculate, then we take date as measure or date as dimension.
Dimension.
Okay.
If you see the total number of sales happen for that particular day, the date it's a time dimension.
Okay. But when we exchange like,
Guys, remember one thing, date field always time dimension. It cannot be measured. Is that clear?
okay, sir.
Date cannot be sum, right?
Yeah.
Date can be minimum date. Date can be maximum date.
Okay.
You getting it?
Yes, sir.
Minimum and maximum are aggregate functions of not.
Right. It is an aggregate functions, but how to use that aggregate function will not. Now I take you through, guys, one more example. Age. Age is dimension or measure field?
Dimension.
Dimension field.
It is both.
It can be both.
It can be both. By
Okay.
29 years, how many customers are there? By gender wise, what is the average age? By gender wise, what is the minimum age? By gender wise, what is the maximum age? So now the age can be both dimensions and measure fields. State code, it is a dimension field. By state code wise, how many customers I have? What is their average age? What is the yes. So this is how we'll go for what is the total number of visits, what the total spent by the customer by state code wise. When you say by state code, by gender, by company, these are all categorical variables. So this is dimensions. Number of trips, is it a major field or it is a dimension field, guys? Tell me.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir, on this side.
Yes?
Sir, dimension measure depend upon the data only.
Yes.
Okay, right. I got it.
Right. So guys, tell me, number of trips, is a dimension major field?
Sir, it's a measure field.
Measure.
How?
So because
Because number of trips can be sum.
They can
yeah,
Can be calculated. We can find the
Right.
sum. We can
Yeah.
find the average.
Right. How about spend amount? Is a dimension major field?
measure field.
It's a measure.
Very nice, guys. Now, in this data, tell me the table name. We have to define the table now.
Yeah, it has to be defined.
Called made underscore Australia. What's the table name?
Made.
Underscore or
What is the range of data it has?
A1
from A1 to H.
Excuse me, sir. So
Yes.
where we can find out table name?
No, we have to give a table name to understand this.
have to
I'm giving a name which comes to your mind. I can write number Raman also, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So you have to, whatever data you're going to keep, you need to keep that date, keep that table name. That is by your own choice. I know this data is coming from Australia because these are the Queensland, West Australia, New South Wales. These are the state codes of the province in Australia. Hence, I call this data as made Australia because these are the medical stores in Australia where these customers got registered and they visited the spend amount that has been captured.
Okay.
For me, it is made Australia. Give the name.
Okay.
Right. Now, within this, tell me number of character fields. How many
Okay.
character fields are there?
1, 2, 3.
Three.
Three
only.
character fields.
Numeric fields.
5.
5.
Okay. Now tell me, guys, dimension fields.
Dimension field. 1, 2, 3. So three only.
1, 2, and 3.
3.
3.
Sure, is 3.
I think 4.
So customer ID is
4, right?
1, 2,
Two,
3,
three,
4,
four.
5.
yes, sir. Sir, age the time dimension, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
call them as dimension fields are this way. A spatial values and set transpose. What are the major fields? Tell me.
One,
Particulars
two,
are
three.
customer ID,
ID, trips, amount,
Skateboard.
Eight.
Are you getting this, guys?
4,
Is can both dimension measures? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
okay.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, guys, we have completed to understand what is a dimension field and what is a measure field. I hope any data I will open, you should be able to tell me the answer, right?
So, Matru
Yes.
this side.
Yes, please, Matri.
So, state code can it be measured? But when you
No, it cannot be. By
when we
state
compare
code,
like when we compare it to company, like how many companies are there in a state? So in that way, it can be a measure, right?
no. You were saying the companies. What is the question you said me?
So suppose the first company is MED, right? So okay, fine. Okay.
Okay, guys, I make your query very clear now.
Excuse me, sir.
Question is, business is asking this question. Raman, are you there? Raman, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Business is
Uh,
asking question. Get me company, state code, voice, number of customers, total visits, and their total spend. Are you getting this, guys? This is the question which business is asking to you. Now tell me, in these questions, how many dimension fields are there?
You get the company,
state code,
So company state code,
You have
company
company
state code,
and you have state
state,
code.
state
Very
code.
nice. How many major fields are there in this?
number of
We have
customers,
total
total
visit
visits,
and
Customer
number of
ID.
friends.
Count of
customers.
customer ID. Then sum of
visit,
then sum of
spend.
this is what you're answering.
Yes.
Matru, did I answer your question very thoroughly now?
excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can we take another data for this for understand dimension measure?
I'll go that. I'll go before that. Matru, did I answer your question here? Matru, are you there?
Yes, sir. It's clear now.
Okay.
I'm audible, sir.
Okay. I'm going to ask you this question, guys. Looking at this data, this is the full data.
Okay.
Can you see this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. This is the made Australia full data is given. Customer ID, company, card registration date, card active, inactive, first use date, the store where this card got used, title, gender, the maximum spend amount, date of birth of the customer, age of the customer. Forget about this, delete this. Okay. State code, postal code, customer status, average spend, card status, registration type, number of trips, town, email indicator, contact preference, average quantity purchase, and the total spend amount is given.
So can you highlight it header only?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Tell me, guys, this field is a dimension or measure field?
Measure.
Measure. Measure by what?
Imagine.
Count.
The count of customers.
Can it be sum?
No.
No, it cannot be some.
Company's dimension measure field.
Dimension picture.
Dimension.
Right. Can it be measured?
No.
No, sir.
Every dimension field can only use by count. Only one measure
Count.
that can applicable
Right.
to it is count.
Yes.
Card registration date is dimension measure.
Time dimension.
Dimension.
Mention.
Card active or inactive, it's a dimension measure.
Dimension.
Dimension.
How the question will
Can-
come to you? Can you tell me how many how many customers are
It
active.
is me.
It's,
It is
it's,
measured.
count measure. Count measure.
Okay, right. Count is measure, sir.
No, it is also dimension, right?
Yes, sir.
But it can be counted.
But it can be count.
You know, every dimension field can be counted. So no worry.
Okay.
We will not
Okay.
consider that dimension, right?
Okay.
Any
Okay.
character value, it's a dimension field. Remember that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
The stored number is dimension measure here.
It is dimension.
It's a dimension.
It is
too, sir.
dimension. Even if it's a numeric, it is dimension, right, guys?
Right, sir.
It's unique.
Title of the customer, gender, dimension measure,
Dimensions.
Dimension.
Dimensions.
maximum spend amount, it is dimension
Measure.
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 Age is what? Dimension measure.
Both.
Time
Both.
dimension.
State code dimension measure.
Dimensions.
Dimension.
Postal code dimension measure.
Dimension.
Dimension.
Okay. Number of days dimension measure.
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 It's measure.
Town is dimension measure.
Dimension.
Dimension.
Average quantity per dimension measure.
Measure.
Gel.
Measure.
Measure.
I hope you understood, guys, completely.
Yes, sir.